Hi there, thanks for stopping by. I'm Ghost Prime. I appreciate you clicking on this video to check out Generation 1 Magnificus and Gamid with me. Now, I'll probably be completely butchering this name through the entire video, so just so you know that now. Anyway, these were released in 2005 and they are eHobby reissues. This coloration for Perceptor is the original coloration that existed back in the Microchange line. And he's pretty much just Perceptor otherwise. Gamid here is actually a repaint of a 2004 Microman reissue figure and repainted to be this character that was made up for this set. And it's kind of an interesting story. He was outed, so Magnificus was outed from the Decepticons and exiled and put into like a pit fighter status, right? So then he went to this other planet. This guy here was going to be killed for, I forgot, it was treason or something. But he's royalty and he was going to be put to death. They got together. He has a ray that makes him enlarging ray, and made him bigger, and they basically fight their adversaries. They are a feared couple, and they are buddies. They're basically attached to the hip. He owes him a life debt. So that's the rough, very rough story of these two. I'm going to keep this review as quick as possible. These guys have a lot of accessories. So please like and subscribe and all that. And without any further ado, let's get to the review. And here we have it before opening, still sealed in the packaging. And my diorama, before you ask, is in the process of being fixed. So that's why I don't have it for this video. But this is how he comes packaged. He comes packaged not in, I don't know if you can see it in there, but not in microscope mode. He comes packaged in tank mode, which this is Gamid. I'm not sure how the accent works on him. He is a micronaut, and he is the driver of the tank. He has the missiles, everything in here. Beautiful big box. eHobby logo sticker here. I mean, it's definitely from eHobby. You can totally tell just by the packaging on it. Of course, on the back, we have the Generation 1 battle scene. No tech specs. Not much on the bottom. Not much on the top. Just a world transformed where things are not as they seem. It is a world of Transformers. A world of heroic Cybertrons and evil Destrons. This has been sealed for far too long, so let's get it out of the package. I know some people think I'm crazy for opening a package that's this old, but you know what? That's why I bought it. I bought to experience the character, the figure. Love this guy. Perceptor's always been one of my favorite toys. Ooh, I want to lower that box. No bins. Oh, he gets tight in there. Get those out. There we go. All right. There he is. And on the back, looks like the instructions are taped on. I don't think I'm going to need the instructions. I don't even know what comes in it. Yeah, it looks like it's just instructions. So there we have the card and everything. You can see usually these are done up like this with an inner packaging and then like a blister package. Oh, that's cool. He comes with a little stand. And then we take, this should just pop right out. Yep. See, this will allow us to put it right back in the package and it'll be okay. This, usually if I don't keep the card here, it will float around. So I'm going to keep this one tape on it. And I can actually get that out that way. And that way it could stay there if I ever want to put it back in the package and display it that way. All right, let's take them out. All right. Magnificus. Let's see, Gamid. He has silver hair, nicely painted eyes, Decepticon logo on his shoulder. Almost looks like a Cobra Trooper without his mask, except for the chrome arms and legs. Hands, they're kind of rubberized. Let's clean this up. We'll take a closer look at the accessories. So I'm not actually going to take these out of the baggie. Just for accessories, I wanted to show that these hands are really cool with a bunch of different hands just for different things. But instead of on a sprue, it's in this like little plastic clear piece here, this translucent clear plastic, and you just kind of plug them in. Really cool storage for that. Here's a close-up of his card. And on the back, see his 3 modes and his stats. And he comes with a Microman stand, which is really cool. Microman says 1974, Microman action figure series. With a little kind of Leonardo's picture there. And he has pegs. Of course, he has 2 of these, the little dials for his arms. He has some firing missiles, rocket launcher gun, which is pretty much the same as the original. He has his rifle, again, same as the original, vintage, just done in black. And then Gamede has a bunch of rifles and different accessories. So he has that. He has, if I could focus, he has this knife here. Not sure what this piece is for. I think that goes on his arm to hold maybe the knife or a gun. That looks like it goes on his leg. Also a holster. He has a pistol. Would have been cool if this was Megatron. And he has, looks like a sort of like a harness to go around his upper chest. This is all done in hard plastic too. Looks like it snaps together. Here he is, accessorized with his parts and on the stand. I don't know how to get this on. I'm assuming you take the fist off and put it on here because there's no other way to do it. But he looks pretty cool. I dig him. I think he's rad. Kind of a weird thing to include, but I get it. I think it's kind of cool. I like the way he accessorizes here. Really neat. Articulation, we're just going to go over really, really fast on him. So I can get this off his foot. So he has like a lot of ball joints in the legs. Pretty far. He has complete run on the knee. He does have ankle tilts, and he has ankles up and down. He has a waist, which kind of do an ab crunch as well. And as you can see, the top is moving too. Looks like that can move this way. Can't really twist that. So just take that out. His shoulder has butterfly. You go out to about there. He has a biceps. Oh, he has a thigh swivel as well here. And full run on the elbow. He has wrists up and down, and he also could twist his wrist. Head, up and down on the head, side to side, all the way around. So he's got a really, really good bit of articulation on him. And I guess as he should, these are built for articulation. So, yeah, I mean, I get that. I think that looks good. He actually stands up well without the stand. But, of course, you get him into better poses with the stand. Size-wise, there he is next to Black Arachnia. And now we move on to our main event, Magnificus. And he packages tank mode, as you saw, so that's what we're starting out with. And, yeah, so just like Perceptor, he has 3 wheels. Rolls really nicely on those wheels. And one thing about him, so I don't know, a lot of people don't know this, but Perceptor, actually, this is a seat for Perceptor's tank mode. And I've already moved a guy into position, and he just sits on like this, grasping the huge cannon.
It's incredible.
That's how the Micromen were meant to actually interact with this figure in the 80s. And it can sort of rotate up as well. Ooh, get that, the legs. Joints on this are nice and tight, so rotate up as well. So you can aim. And again, rolls. This looks weird to me. It just does. I like that he comes with a figure. And he has a little partner guy. It is neat that they actually, have this functionality from nostalgic 80s. I did have a couple Micromen in the 80s when I was a kid. I never knew they interacted with Transformers. So let's just get him transformed into his microscope. And the 2 accessories you do need to add are his dials for on his arms, like so, and there he is on the microscope. And it is a working microscope. This one actually has lenses that work, so I'm assuming all the other reissues that do too. Unfortunately, that retro one does not, which is a shame. There's how they compare right there, size-wise. There he is with the original Generation 1 Perceptor. So you can see they retain the same color on the chest part, and all the colors otherwise are different. In microscope mode, this does retain the ability to zoom and move up and down. All right, here we have him in robot mode, and he just stick the weapon him up. And I dig the way this looks in his original colors. Get close up on him. He's got yellow eyes, silver face paint, got nice, beautiful chrome on the chest. A little smudge there. This bothers me. I've seen other pictures of him with it crooked like that. That's just how it came factory. These stickers were not applied by me. They were applied by the factory. It's all the same stickers as Perceptor. Beautiful chrome. It's just like Perceptor's always had a clean robot mode. Absolutely gorgeous. And because it's Japanese, it wasn't even like this for the American release. His missile will actually fire. A nice strong spring in there. And size comparison with Gamid. Here's the original color Perceptor. As you see, the heads are the same, but everything else is different besides the stickers. I always dig these colors. They're nostalgic to me, but this is how he was originally in the microchange line. And they changed him from this to this. And now, if you'll join me for final thoughts. Hey, thanks for making it to the end of the video. So in conclusion, this is an excellent set and would make an excellent addition to an e-hobby collection. Just this alone is really cool. It's the only place you could get him. Now, you can get the microchange version of this, but it's relatively expensive. I've seen them in various states online over the years. Maybe you could piece one together and it might be easier. This set is relatively expensive. It did originally only retail for, I think, $32 at the current exchange rate for what I've looked up on TFW. I missed it then, and I had to pick it up now. It is expensive. It's expensive, so it's hard to recommend something that's this expensive. You might better spend your money elsewhere, but I'm on a kick of recolors right now, and this is awesome. Anyway, let me know what you think of this set in the comments. Thank you for watching my video, and I'll see you in the next review.